So what it will look like for you, you will have a field called AI agent where you just enter the prompt. Pretty much everything can do nowadays. You can use the bulk edit feature. So you should just use the filters to select list of companies you want to do something with them. It's done automatically. You may have your coffee while it works or take care of some other tasks. At the end of the day, it is just an N8N workflow with artificial intelligence, and we call it agent just because of the way we interact with it. So it took me over a year to get to this infrastructure, to this version, because until that, I was using many different approaches to implement automations for HubSpot. All of them are connecting through the API, but that one is the most convenient. On side of N8N, very straightforward. It's just an assistant agent which is prompted to do whatever user is asking to do, and it just has some basic set of tools which we are still working on. We are still extending it to better fit into the market needs. Nevertheless, it's hard to cover all of possible cases, so we will implement some basic set of features which it can do, which you can use and which will be useful for majority of the organizations. And for the custom scenarios, you can order a custom plugin for us, a custom feature which we can implement. You can use somebody from your technical team to implement it for you. Or later on, we will enable a plugin store, so you could just buy ready-made features and reuse them. Let us see what we have here in the alpha version. We have create task in HubSpot. We can create a task in HubSpot. We can analyze the job posts which are currently being selected from. We can analyze the job posts. We can scrape the job posts from the website or from any other resource, and we can actualize company info from their website. You should just keep in mind that there is a fixed set of features for which we will provide you documentation, so those features you can use. If you ask it for something else, it will just not perform because it doesn't know how to do it. What do we ask for here? We ask to check for open positions for some particular stuff, right? And we even check that it should be quite fresh, opened within last 14 days. This is it. I typed my prompt, I just save it, and that's it. In this particular implementation, it will run immediately. In the basic implementation, which we plan to ship, it will run within 15 minutes or once an hour. It could be even once a day. Please feel free to provide the feedback, what would make the most sense for you. It's just like for the immediate run, we're gonna need some more technologies to use. So this particular implementation, for example, uses Supabase, because here we have like very many features implemented. You can find some of them are on my YouTube with a very detailed explanation. Some of them are not, because I'm working on it for more than 1 year already, and I packed my HubSpot with tons of automations. But that's not the point of this video, right? What it works like. We fill in the prompt, and you see it is already running here in N8N, so we gotta wait until it's complete. Once it is complete, it will clear this prompt, so you will understand that prompt has been run already. What else? After it is complete, it will create a note, and if you ask for a task and if the conditions for creation of the task have been met, then you will also have a task. But one thing doesn't change. It's the standard approach. It just takes the prompt, it knows for which lead it's gonna run the prompt. It has all of those tools connected. After the run, it posts the report as a note, and it clears out the call AI agent field because the operation has been performed. If you know the way HubSpot works, surprise for you that you can check all of the prompt history here. You see it's already finished while I've been explaining it to you. So if I refresh the page, you see that one is empty. And we've got a note. It looks ugly like that. That's unfortunately the limitation of HubSpot, but if you click on it one more time, it will look more readable. So here you can see what prompt did it run, what was the agent output, right? It's checked the open roles for exactly what we asked for. It called just one tool, analyze job posts, right? With one simple query. What did it find? 0, 0, 0. Nothing. That's also the result. So action taken, no task created. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the way it works. So somehow this is a convenient way to integrate, let's say, ChatGPT into your HubSpot, and you can teach it to do whatever you want. For example, we could connect it to QuickBooks or Xero, for example. I mean, like, you could do the same prompts as a deal, or for the company, you can just prompt it that, yeah, there is a deal for some particular amount, please push it into QuickBooks. It really highly depends on your business and your needs. The basic implementation starts from the need to scan the websites, to check for the open positions. What is the other way to do it? Because it's really not really convenient to type the prompt for each company you have in the database, because in HubSpot you will have thousands of those. What it can do, you can use the bulk edit feature of HubSpot. You can select as many companies as you want, you can edit, and you can still call the AI agent. So you should just use the filters to select list of companies you want to do something with them, and just assign one prompt for all of them. You will have to wait for a while, depends on the amount of the companies, but it's done automatically. You may have your coffee while it works, or take care of some other tasks.